I did buy this shirt at a thrift store today, okay? That did happen. I also stole these shoes from a bowling alley. Isn't that what it looks like? I stole from a bowling alley, man. I just turned 22 recently, and I'm still pretty immature, which is crazy, you know? Like, every time I drive by Dick's Sporting Goods, I laugh, you know? Because, like, they know what they're doing, you know? It's just bad advertisement. Because, like, I hear people talk about how great other stores are, you know? Like, some lady will be like, oh my God, I just love Target. I can't get enough of Target. But you'll never hear a dude out in public, you know, talking about Dick's Sporting Goods like, oh man, I just love Dick's, you know? Can't get enough of Dick's, right? It's insane, man. Your mom says, what? Oh. But like those signs, you know, the bold letters that just says Dick's, and underneath it's like Sporting Goods. It's like I'm going there to buy balls. Why do you got these giant Dick's distracting me, man? It's confusing. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, my birthday was back in October. And it's actually the same day as National Boyfriend Day. Have you guys heard of National Boyfriend Day? Girls like post like on Facebook or Instagram about how great their guys are, right? And the funniest ones to me are when they end it like, thanks for putting up with me. Like they'll do a long ass paragraph and say, thanks for putting up with me. Like it's cute or something, you know? It's not cute at all. I think that's the difference between men and women is men don't say stuff like that, you know? Women say thanks for putting up with me, and guys just say thanks for going down on me, you know? That's pretty much it. That's all we really do. My dad's getting older too. My dad was 41 when I was born, and I just turned 22, so he's like, what, 600,000 years old or something, you know? I'm not good at geometry, I don't know. Not good at that. But he's like the stereotypical old guy because he does not know how to use any technology. Like, he has a hard time with his phone, can't use the TV remote, you know? He's not good with toilet seats, really. He just pees all over the toilet. It's really gross. I don't know how he does it. It looks like he's peeing through like a screen door or something, the way it's disgusting, man. It looks like, you know those lemon head candies? The lemon heads, you know? Like, it looks like the guy on the front like blew his head off in my toilet. That's what it looks like. It's horrible. But yeah, so I got my dad a laptop for his last birthday, right? I got a 64-some-year-old man, a brand new laptop. I was like, you're 6 decades old. You should figure out how to use a Google Chromebook, you know? And so he actually got it figured out one time, and I came in the house, and he was playing music off of YouTube that he found. And I was like really proud of him for a second, you know? I was like, you figured this out on your own? He's like, yeah, I typed it in. And I was like, what song are you listening to? So I go and I look on the search bar, and I shit you not, it says, song that goes do-do-da, do-do-da, do, /journey. Like, what? How do you even think to look for music that way, you know? It's like, that wasn't even the crazy part. The craziest part was he found the song that he was looking for. That's what blew my mind. I was like, God damn, how good is YouTube at knowing what you want to watch, right? They are so good at guessing that shit. That's like if you go to like a fancy restaurant and the waiter comes to take your order and you're like, yeah, let me just get the food. It's like salty and crunchy, you know? And other people at your table are like, dude, what the fuck did you just order? And the waiter's like, right away, sir, and then leaves. And then comes back with exactly what you wanted to eat. Wouldn't that be insane? That would just be absurd. Yeah, YouTube's crazy. That's what I'm trying to say with that. YouTube is insane, but oh man. I saw this billboard, like advertising sign for real estate, and it had this weird looking dude with his hair all slicked back, and it said, thinking of buying or selling your own home. And I had to think, I was like, how do you buy your own home? Like, shouldn't someone have proofread this before you like put it on signs and shit? And I was like, what if I had to buy my house from myself? Like, what would that be like? I'd be like, this asshole that looks like a bird just sold me this shitty house, you know? This sucks. All the neighbors are Trump supporters. Like, this is the worst place. The worst place to live. And he had his hair slicked back, too, like he was from the 30s. Like, dude, just stop slicking your hair back, you know? Like, there's only 2 groups of men that can slick their hair back. And those are psychopaths and Shia LaBeouf. Those are the only 2 people that can get away with that type of hairdo, you know? It's ridiculous. Slick your hair back. But yeah, sad news, George H.W. Bush died. I'm sure some of you guys saw that, you know? And I saw the funeral on TV, and it was kind of a bit much, I mean, from what I saw, because I was like a kid when he was president. I don't remember him being a president. They were like, oh, he's such a great president, great father. I was like, great father? His sons were Jeb Bush and the guy that did 9/11. Like, how good of a father could he have been, you know? It's insane. They're like, oh, he was a great president. Well, why didn't he teach his sons that then? You know, you couldn't have passed that down? George H.W. Bush, not a good president. Jeb Bush lost he lost to Trump in like the first round. That was pretty bad, but Yeah, I think I'm done voting. I think I'm done doing that shit. Because it's like, I just hate when people ask me if I vote, you know? Because like I feel like I'm at the dentist's office and they're like, have you been flossing? That's what I feel like. Like everybody says yes, but really how many people are doing it, you know? Like it's probably the right thing to do, but I'm lazy. I'm not going to go out and do that. I ain't got time for that. Oh yeah, I had to stop eating Taco Bell though. That's my New Year's resolution. Stop eating fast food, try to be healthy, you know? Because Taco Bell's disgusting. Does anybody still eat Taco Bell in here? Anybody still? You do? You're an animal. I don't know how you put up with that. It's the worst food. Like, last time I was at Taco Bell, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you're ever at Taco Bell at 2 in the morning, you should be arrested immediately for a DUI. Because that is not a sober decision at all, right? The only people in that drive-thru, they're like drunk or like doing coke or something, you know, they're all fucked up. They shouldn't be operating heavy machinery, is the point. But the drive-thru's it's like the best part, because like most drive-thru places, they have that clearance sign that says must be under 9 feet to enter. And the one at Taco Bell just says must be under the influence. I'm like, oh, you know, these guys really know their demographic, right? Bunch of alcoholics. If I was a cop, I would just sit at the end of like all drive-thrus and just hand out tickets while you get your nachos and burritos and shit, you know? Just arresting people. But yeah, the Taco Bell diarrhea is the worst. I'm sure everybody's experienced that in here, right? I mean, they're not like bad, they're just so time consuming, I couldn't fit them in my schedule anymore, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever taken a shit that was so long that when you were done, you had to check your bank account to see how much interest you accumulated over that amount of time? Has anybody else done that? Just me? Okay, that's fine. I'll hold that one. Porn is great, right? Huh? Who likes porn in here, huh? Anybody? The best part about porn is the diversity, right? Right? It's the best part. That's my favorite part, at least. There's no segregation in porn, you know? It's like there's new types of race. Like I see new flavors of races all the time in porn. Like I saw a video the other day. It was like half Japanese, half Italian girl fits whole fist in her ass. And I was like, oh my God. I didn't even care she had a fist in her ass. I was like, where did they find a half Japanese, half Italian girl? Like, it's like when Baskin Robbins comes out with a new flavor. You're like, oh shit, I've never seen this kind before. Yeah, it was like half Japanese, half Italian, you know? She must hate hearing about World War II, right? Right? All of her grandparents were on the losing side, you know? She had no winners in her family tree, right? I mean, that's probably why she's doing porn now, but my name's Sean, and that's all I got for you.